Amanda Bynes is resuming her podcast just one day after she claimed it would be on hiatus due to a lack of A-list guests. The star was looking to get the likes of Drake and so many more. Amanda Bynes thanked her fans for the success of her latest episode of her podcast, yet just after airing, she said it would be on a hiatus. However, the star made a turnaround statement saying it will be continuing just one day after this latest update. It's Anna One reporting.
Well, the podcast guest gates of heaven have opened because we have found our next guest for the episode on Friday.
Yeah, that's right. Amanda actually claimed that the podcast would be taking a back seat due to the lack of high-profile guests available at the moment. The star previously took to TikTok to make the announcement.
So even though the podcast is doing really well and the response has been great, I am going to take a pause on it for now. We are not able to get the type of guests that I'd like on the show, like say Jack Harlow or Drake or Post Malone. So maybe one day, if we're able to get those types of guests on the show, we will resume the podcast. But for now, I'm taking a pause on it. Thank you everyone who watched. I really hope you enjoyed it. And that is all for now.
Now, comments poured in on the announcement of the podcast resuming, and Bynes took to social media to let everyone know about her regrets on her initial post as well. She stated, "I shouldn't have said what I said last night about not getting the type of guests we were looking forward to getting because you never know, we might get them in the future." In her latest TikTok video, though, Bynes did reveal who the next guest was on the podcast.
His name is Nick Mendez, and he is the store manager of the Store Flight Club in LA. I cannot wait to interview him, and we'll be posting the episode on Spotify on Friday.
Bynes dropped the first episode of the Amanda Bynes and Paul Semensky podcast on December 11th. Now, Bynes recently ended her 9-year conservatorship at the end of 2022, and she was placed on multiple psychiatric holds this year before she began promoting her podcast in November. Since back in the spotlight, the former actress debuted platinum blonde hair and let many know the results of recent eyelid cosmetic surgeries. The film graduate even revealed new blue eyebrows. In another clip, she spoke to her fans about the reason why she actually usually doesn't look good in paparazzi photos. According to Bynes, it's because paparazzi photos are taken outside, and the sunlight is usually, quote, harsh and bright on her skin.